Hey guys, Comic Book Steve here again. Let me fix the video for a second, knocking things around. This one's going to be my top books that I got during 2015, and also an update on the top 10 books that I was looking for during 2015. If you remember, I made a video at the beginning of 2015 for the top 10 books that I wanted to look for. In 2015, I got about, I think it's about 7 of them. So there are a few that I missed out on. I also, my direction or my attention diverted a few times during the year. As the year goes on, you find more books that you're interested in and you want to look for, new characters that you like and stuff like that. So there was some changes in my plan, but for my original list, I did get about 7 of them. Yeah, so let's jump right into it. First one I got, I was super excited to get. Transformers, the UK magazine, number 113. This is a pain in the butt to find, especially in good condition, because the paper is really flimsy. And it was given out, it was like a weekly book, I believe. It was given out, or not given out, but like, it was part of a newspaper subscription, I guess. So it was delivered through the post. People from the UK might be able to verify whether or not you could have gotten it off the shelf. I don't think you could. I think it was just like all delivered through the post. So a lot of them have like people's names on them and things like that, and or like a mailing, sticker or something like that. So it's hard to find them in good condition. And like I said, the paper is really flimsy, so it's not the best to try to look for. Significance of this is that it's the first appearance of Death's Head, the official first appearance of Death's Head. As far as I know, it's kind of a pain in the butt trying to track down what is officially the guy's first appearance. But as far as I'm aware, this is it. It is it's a pain in the butt to find. I found it on eBay. I ended up getting 3 copies. So I got the one here, I got another one there, and my 3rd copy right there. So I was really happy. I'm actually getting a 4th copy. That should be coming in the mail soon. The 4th copy does have a name written on the cover, which kind of sucks, but it was really cheap, so I picked it up as part of like a UK Transformers set. So yeah, it's not like a super expensive book. Like I got most of these for, I think the most I paid was $15 for one. That was probably the first one I got because I was just so excited to see it on eBay. But if Death's Head ever takes off, and I like the character a lot, this will be a super high in demand book because it's not the easiest to find in good shape. Yeah, that's about it. That was probably my most exciting book to get, honestly. Out of the books I was looking for. It's a shame that you can't really find any in the States. I haven't seen any stores I've been to. Next one we got was Avengers number 1 from the 3rd series, the Chromium edition. I think I paid about $20 for it, maybe. Not terrible. What If number 105? I actually forget what I paid for this. I think it was like $12, $13, so it's not too bad. The character's in Web Warriors right now, but it's not a super high in demand character, but this is a pain in the butt book to find, so if that character ever has the collector Eye of Sauron on it again, I'm sure it'll go up significantly. Batman Sword of Azrael number 1. This one was an easy one to get. I got it off of my comic shop. It's still in the original bag. I probably paid like $4 for it. I'm sure if you're patient enough, you can find it in a dollar bin somewhere or at a flea market for really cheap. I just had some credit that I wanted to use, so I thought I'd knock this off my list before the end of the year came. Love Azrael. Amazing Spider-Man number 1, the Sunburst edition from volume 2. I was looking to only pay like $10 for it, but everywhere I saw it, whether it was at a convention or online, at the time that I saw it online, it was like $15 or more. I never saw it for less than $15. Again, I'm sure if you are patient enough, you'll find it on eBay for cheaper than that through auction, or you might even be able to find it at like a flea market. It was getting near the end of the year, and I couldn't find it for a good price. so I just snatched it up for the 15 on eBay at one point. But yeah, love that cover, so I'm happy with it. The next one we got are two. The first appearance of Flash Thompson as Venom, 654 and 654.1. 654.1 I got off my comic shop with some more credit. I think I paid about, I think I paid maybe 10 for it. I'm usually not so interested in like paying attention to like prices when I get stuff with the credit. I probably should be, but it just seems to, as long as I can get one that I can use credit on, I'm usually happy, and if it's not like using up all my credit. So that was that one, and then 654 I got at the Boston Comic Con for $10, which I would have preferred paying less than that. You could probably have some success if you're patient again finding it for less than that, but I never see this in the wild, and so seeing it for 10 was seemed like an okay price for it, so I grabbed it. Then the last one from that top 10 list of ones I was looking for was the white cover for Amazing 400. I think I paid, I got this also off my comic shop for, I think like 60. I was also using credit, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Had to go somewhere. But it's a nice copy, so I was happy with that. The other books that I didn't get were the Kansas edition of Sensational Spider-Man 23, the first appearance of Moondragon and Iron Man 54, and what the hell is the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. There was another one though, but I can't remember it right now. So now we're just going to show off really quick, because I do have a lot in here, some of the books that were my favorites that I picked up over the past year. We got Spider-Man #1, the newsstand edition. This is, you see the UPC down there. It's not one I see a lot. You know, some people collect newsstand editions, some people don't really care about them. I think it's fun just to, if you find something for cheap. I don't like when they charge more for it, like Mile High Comics charges a lot more for the newsstand editions. They are harder to find in good shape. This is a hugely overprinted issue, but the newsstand edition is definitely the harder one to find of this original cover, the non-gold or silver one. So it was cool to find that as a newsstand copy. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #1. My favorite by far, J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man cover. I paid $50 for it, which at the time was better than the eBay prices. I got this on the release day. It used to go for like $70, $80. It's cooled down quite a bit. It's probably about around 50, maybe even 40 range. I would pick it up if you're a Spider-Man fan. It's a really awesome cover. Not like super cheesecake, like Campbell likes to do, which is fine. But I do appreciate when it's, you know, just good art. So he's an awesome Spider-Man artist. Next up we got, this was one I showed off already, my last video, or one of my last videos from Florida, the Target edition of Ultimate Spider-Man #1. It's got some problems with it, like a couple of color breaking spine ticks, but this is like a really hard to find book. I hear there's only like around 600 of them. It goes for about like 100 or more on eBay for like a very fine near mint copy. So I got this for $3. I was pretty happy about that. Spider-Woman #1. This was about $5, I believe. This one I already had. I'm just displaying this because I got it signed by Stan Lee. I met him this year, so that was pretty awesome. It was not cheap to meet him, but the guy is getting old, so I was glad I could cross that one off my list. Then we got this one my wife picked up for me, which is an awesome birthday present, Amazing Spider-Man #21. Pretty decent looking copy, probably VG Plus maybe. Then this is another one I got off eBay, Amazing Spider-Man 38. Again, probably VG Plus, fine minus. Amazing Fantasy #15 from the second series. This is one that, you know, I got before the hype hit with the all-new Hulk, totally awesome Hulk. I got this just because Amadeus Cho, it was like, well, I was trying to spend my credit, so I needed some cheap books to get. And Amadeus Cho, I know well from the Planet Hulk run, and the post Planet Hulk run, and uh, he was showing up in Avengers Time Runs Out storyline. So I thought I'd pick this up just because it was the first appearance of the character. I got it for like $1.50, $1.75 maybe, and now it's like a $30, $40 book, which I think is pretty good, honestly, for how hard to find this book probably is. But yeah, so I was really excited about that once it started to take off. I was like, oh cool, I actually got that one just in time. Amazing Spider-Man 568 second print variant. I think I paid maybe $5 or less for that. Amazing Spider-Man 539. This was it's a variant. It is a Vegas variant, 5,000 copies. So yeah, I like Black Spider-Man, so there's that. 692. This is one of the variants for that, the Clone Saga variant. These variants are hard to find, so I was happy to find this for about $5, I think, at the Boston Comic Con. Legacy is number 8. I always appreciate some new Azrael Batman stories, so that was fun to find. And same with that is the World's Finest number 9, book 9. Again, really awesome to see a Azrael Batman storyline that I didn't see before. Sensational Spider-Man Zero, the unenhanced variant, which is really hard to find. I didn't even believe that it existed. I hate that lenticular cover from the enhanced version that you see all over the place. So, the art on this one is not that great either, but at least you can tell what the hell the image is. So I was really happy to find that. I think I paid maybe like $3, $4 for it. Last issue of the first series of Ghost Rider, probably about $3 maybe. Lady Bullseye 111. I'm sorry. Lady Bullseye Part 1, Daredevil 111. First appearance of Lady Bullseye, one of the variants, 1 in 10, 1 in 15, I don't know. Also, this was pretty cheap, like $3. Another one that I just got recently, the second print of that issue, about $3. Punisher number 11, second print, first appearance of Frankencastle. Amazing Adventures number 1. This was about 15. Silver Surfer 44. This I got in a dollar bin before I knew that it was the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. I just like that Silver Surfer run. Marvel Superheroes number 20. Love that Jack Kirby cover. What If number 10. This one was hot for a while. I think it's cooled down quite a bit. I got the morning of the hype hitting. So as soon as I saw the news about who the new Thor was, I went on not eBay, My Comic Shop, and grabbed this for, I think it was about $4 before things went crazy. And it was like a $30, $40 book for a few weeks, but I think it's dropped down to 10 or less. You could probably get it for. But it was still fun to get. I do like that new Thor, so that was good. Miss Marvel number 23, the last issue. I think this was about $3. Miss Marvel number 1. I actually don't remember if this was from 2014 or 2015, but I'm going to put it in here anyway, just in case. But I was really glad to find this on My Comic Shop that I could use credit for. So it was about $70, $60, but I was trading in some hardcovers I didn't want anymore, so it felt good to me to get this. Hulk, Tales to Astonish, number 91. The first cover appearance of the Abomination. It was about 15, I think. Tales to Astonish number 90. First official appearance of Abomination. Again, this was, I think, 12, maybe. Venom number 2. I got this in a dollar bin, actually, so that was kind of fun. I think this one kind of took off because of the homage to Amazing 300 cover. Avengers 183, first time Carol Danvers officially joins the Avengers. And then I got another copy. And then this is Avengers 171, the first time Carol Danvers is in the Avengers book as a guest star. So I thought that was a kind of fun one too. See her hanging out in the corner over there. She still has her older Miss Marvel costume, because you can tell it's very early in her appearances. Avengers 316, this one was pretty hot for a while. The first time Spider-Man officially joins the Avengers. I got this for about $3 in a back issue bin. Mighty Avengers number 13, second print. This was also a hot one for a while. I think it fluctuates now from like maybe 30 to 10. I got this for $3 at the Boston Comic Con. Secret Avengers number 23, second print, and the first print. Both of those were pretty cheap. I think I didn't pay more than $3 or $4 for each of them. Captain America number 182. This is the first appearance of I think her name's Carla Sofran, who later becomes Moonstone. This was about $3. Captain America number 34, probably about $2. The first Bucky as Cap issue. Thor 129, the first appearance of Ares. This one was a little more, it was about $20. Probably VG plus, maybe, that was probably VG, because it's got a lot of that crap going on at the top and the writing on there. But still, pretty solid copy. Thor number 85 or 587. Last issue of the third series of Thor. Thor number 1 from the last year's series. The first issue with the new Lady Thor. This is the Fiona Staples cover, which is really awesome, and I didn't know about, so I was glad to find it for, I think I got it for 10. Not on anyone's radar, but should be, because she's an awesome artist. Journey into the Mystery 639, the Spider-Man variant. I like Black Spider-Man a lot, so I was really glad to find this for, I think it was 10 on eBay. You know, and it's a series that was really underprinted, so this is, I think it was a 1 in 25, these books, so I'm sure the numbers on this are pretty low. So I was glad to get it for a good price before other people pick up on it. Century number 1, found that in a $1 bin. Invincible Iron Man 170, the first time James Rhodes is in the Iron Man armor. It was about $3, I think. Iron Man number 10, the second print of the first rescue armor. This was, I think it was about 3 or 4 on my comic shop, and this is another one that fluctuates a bit from like the 40 range to 10, 15, depending on where you're looking. Miss Marvel number 1, super excited about that. Got that for $10 at Boston Comic Con, which I thought was really cheap considering that she's going to be, this is essentially the first appearance of her with powers, and since she's going to have her own movie in a few years, so I thought that was a really nice price, and it's a really awesome looking copy, so I was really excited about that. And then the last one I got here is Miss Marvel number 18. This is probably a VG plus copy. I know I keep saying that, but my grading is not super the best, but I would definitely say this is probably like a VG copy. It's got some issues with it. This is the first cameo, first full appearance of Mystique. It's an expensive book sometimes. I was really surprised to see it in a $1 bin, but it does have issues. You can see it's got some wear down there, and it's got some spine roll. But for $1, you know, I think that's a pretty awesome price for it. All right, 20 minutes. That's not bad. Kind of blew through those. Anyway, yeah, those are my favorite ones I got from this year that I could remember that I picked up. I didn't have any time to go through all my videos and verify that these were ones that I got, or there were any other ones that I got that I wanted to put in here. Yeah, I think the only one that I wasn't sure about was that Miss Marvel number 1 Art Adams variant. I think that was this year though. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll probably put out another one for the books I'm looking for in 2016. They'll probably be mostly Spider-Man ones because I'm trying to stay focused on that. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I think I got most of the ones I was looking for. I really still want that. I probably won't get that Iron Man 54 anymore unless I see it for cheap. Not as interested in that book. But the Kansas City Chiefs edition of Sensational Spider-Man 23 is definitely high on my list, and it's definitely one that's gonna continue into my 2016 search. It's too bad I don't live near Kansas, so I could take a look at some flea markets over there. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and take care.